Welcome to Date with Danu right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today we are going to be speaking about music, a pair that have come together once again to produce good music. They have had hit songs that have gone global. What's going to happen to the new one? Let's speak more as we get on with the show.
Hi, I'm Natasha Ratnayake.
I'm Azlan Sheriffdeen.
And we are here
to go on a date
with
Danu. Why we're here is, why are we here?
Okay, we're here to talk about Natasha's new single, which I happen to produce.
You happen to.
I accidentally produced it.
Accident.
Yeah, then now we're accidentally here. So.
And he also directed the video, and I hope you guys have watched it. If you haven't, subscribe karanna, like karanna, share karanna, comment karanna.
Oh, and I'm back.
And so I've had these faces on the show, but they came on two different shows. I'm happy to have Natasha Ratnayake Ratnayake. She's Natasha Ratnayake. Who somebody did call you that, right?
Yes.
Internationally or here?
Internationally.
Wow.
Yake. Lazy, ne?
Oh, Yake. Yeah. And we have Azlan.
Azlan, yeah, that's right. That's how you pronounce the name. He got it right. Yeah.
Yeah. But you go as?
I go as Azlan now.
Those days you used to go as?
That was back when there was alter egos and all. No. Now
there's no ego.
Now ego now, alter ego now. It's just Azlan Sheriffdeen.
But were you known as?
AZ Sharif.
AZ Sharif. As Azlan. Right. I feel like Azlan is very homely, like.
Yes.
Like
very
like,
homely.
Yeah, like
Aslan.
Yeah. Like Aslan.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nanya.
Yeah. Fasting, no, these days.
What nonsense? Not fasting. Feasting every day. No fasting. Not that type of Azlan, okay?
Right. I just thought that some kind of a giving nature might be there. What will happen is a nice picture. Thanks. Why did I do this show? I mean, I thought this was coming my way. But it's okay. All right, so Natasha and Azlan, at one point, they were like far away. They were not talking to each other. They were in a boo factory.
Still far away. If this couch was any bigger, we
need a boundary.
We need the boundary. But later on, they have reconciled and come together, and they produced not a song, many songs. Yes. But the first one is out. The music video looks really good. I think Natasha has sold half of her husband's kidney, but it looks fabulous. What's this song called?
It is a single song.
The song is called Samu Dennepa.
Samu
Dennepa.
Nothing to do with us though. Huh?
Samu Dennepa.
When I die, you all can listen to this.
Why? Now you don't want to?
Samu Dennepa. Like, you know.
You better start listening to it now, man.
Yes,
you have to wait.
Listen to it now, okay?
Yeah. So tell me about, let's speak about Natasha Singhali's, okay? Azlan, because I have sat next to her to judge this reality show.
Yeah, for sure.
It is on point.
Hariyatamal or Hariyatamal Dakshai. Ahasatan, Hariyata, how do you say that? Hariyata Pair. So how was it? She's singing with ultra confidence. How was it?
Okay, I'll tell you this much. I think when you guys did the show, she really improved. I think because of maybe you.
No.
Maybe not you then. I don't know.
It was Akila.
Okay,
fine.
In my defense,
Akila Anthony gave her a book of big words.
Okay, big words.
And she used one every single day.
Right. But wait, hang on. What I was going to say was that when we did the recording, Danu, this was before the show.
Yeah.
So therefore, we had a little bit of a time
getting it together. How
okay.
was
But
someone's
in Nepal. So
Miss Long.
I mean, we'll do another version. Actually, we should release that version, the version he's talking about.
No, trust me, we did a few takes actually.
Yeah, but
we did a few recordings, and I wasn't happy. Damita listened to it.
What is this language?
Nothing to do with the singing.
No,
nothing to do with the singing.
It's like, love, you need to feel the songs. You need to feel the words when you're singing.
Yeah. And then did he ask, what is this language?
Then I asked him, I said, what exactly does it say? Like, I mean, there were certain, like, the lyrics are really not similar, right? So I had to kind of, I had to do it a few times. Practice made perfect. And
But the lyrics are essentially her idea.
Yeah,
All
it
the
is
lyrics
my
are all her
story.
idea. It's just
Yes.
that
It
she
is my
didn't know what
story.
they mean with
In
the
like
single
those
singular.
words.
individual words.
The individual words.
Exactly.
She had to grab a Madhura dictionary and then she downloaded the app and she was checking word by word.
Word.
No nuts.
Gosh, I'm telling you. I was
Card
very
kudu.
I was very curious to know how.
Card kudu.
But in her defense, she's actually improved in a single and now thanks to
Exactly.
the show with you guys.
Thank
I think
you,
she's really
Ozzy.
improved.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll buy you coffee.
Sadly, we had finished recording by that time.
There's
so-
more coming up.
Oh my gosh. Better keep that dictionary subscription going.
Yeah.
Let's get into hot seat. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with Danu. As always, they're with us, supporting us throughout. Now, Crystal has some amazing deals for you. Now, let me tell you about something. If you're planning on getting married or you have a big occasion coming up and something about you is holding you back because you just don't feel like facing the world, confidence is key, and sometimes you just need to have your best version out. We all want to do that. So you want to get the right advice, the right products, and a way to change your life. It's an investment. You can do that at Crystal with amazing services guaranteed. You can now visit them or just give them a call, come to know more details, or their social media handles really gives you all the information you need. Thank you for joining us on Date with Danu. Now we have questions. All right?
Okay. I'm scared.
All right. Azlan, if you had to pick another artist to sing the same song she did, who would you pick? Your options are
Oh, wow.
Amaradeva Master, Nanda Malini, Victor Ratnayake, Indrani Perera.
Let's say probably go with Nanda Malini.
Yeah.
I'll actually go
Similar
with Indrani
tone,
Perera.
actually.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, I think she'll bring a different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you think Nanda Malini and
She has
Natasha
a
are
very
similar?
no. No, she has a very low
That is true.
register. That's why I thought she would suit the song.
So you're also going with Nanda Malini.
Yes.
I thought the question was for me.
Yeah, but she
Why
wanted
is
to
everyone-
answer.
But
She wanted to answer. So,
Fine.
have you ever heard that Natasha has a problem with talking?
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
We know very well.
Don't even bother sending her a text message. You'll get an essay, and all what you wanted was either okay or no.
Yeah, and her voice notes are basically a podcast.
Yeah. Hi, babe. How are you, babe? Babe.
I
So,
have, dude, I have taken showers.
listening to
that
the
were-
whole.
Yes.
that sounds
I have
wrong.
showers, listening
Honestly,
to a
that
podcast.
sounds
I am
so
still
wrong.
showering,
And you-
thinking it can't be that long.
But can I tell you something?
Why
Even
are
at
you
the end,
listening
you
to
didn't
my
get the answer, right?
Yeah, I didn't get the answer. And ended up, I've been showering for like 45 minutes listening to her podcast.
Why are you listening to my voice notes when you're
Nothing,
showering?
It's just that.
He was washing it
It's-
off.
Yeah, I was,
Thanks. I didn't know that I was on a roast.
I'm just saying, like, hey, babe, how are you? Like,
but in her defense, she's become a very
metaphysician.
A metaphysician, and there's always spiritual aspects
That is true.
to her
She's
podcast.
literally, when you open her message, it's like a Care Bear countdown
Absolutely.
invasion. Care Bear countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the message you're trying to send to the audience out
That you're
there?
very caring.
It's a good thing, so it's a compliment. I take
Yes.
it.
Second question. Natasha, if you wake up one day as Azlan,
Oh my God.
what would you do?
Poor woman commit suicide.
I would be really happy because, I mean, personally, I think that he's one of, we've had our differences and we've like had our cat fights, not cat fights, sorry.
Cat fights, what?
Fights,
What's a
fights,
dog
fights, dog fights. And I think he's one of the most talented people I've met creatively. In his time, I think he's somewhat of a genius because don't laugh,
No, it's
please.
the truth.
I'm
Please,
crying.
please don't laugh.
Okay.
It's a compliment and learn to take a compliment. please.
Okay.
Uh,
You can see where the fighting comes
yeah.
from now. Who's
And,
initiating these fights?
But the thing is, like, he will always deflect it because he does. I mean, he knows that he's good, but he'll deflect it. But you have to keep reminding him, Azlan, this is really good. Okay, and then he'll go to something else. But whether it's video
So you are
or whether
happy?
it's, I'm amazing.
You're happy
I'll
that
be
you
happy
woke
to.
up?
I would
Thank
be
you,
happy
Nats.
to. Yeah, I would be happy to.
Brilliant. If not for singing, what would Natasha be known for?
Oh, that's an interesting question. What? Please don't and slap you with a.
What? What? I didn't.
Passa.
No,
Why did
because
you even
it's-
say that?
It was.
I was thinking
actually.
model, actress.
I was thinking of so many positive things,
yeah.
but you brought your booty all the way up there.
No, because people remember me for. That was a phase.
Yes, you are our local
We know.
Kim K.
Oh God!
You
please
are
don't say
people's
that.
joy.
Please don't say that.
That was a very popular Instagram post of hers. I don't know if you saw this. Went viral by
Correct.
the way amongst a lot of guy groups.
Yeah.
You with I believe it was Nina.
It
your
was
dog.
my dog.
It was a dog.
It was
I don't know what
Ella.
you're talking about. This is something else. Oh, Ella. It was with Ella.
And
Yeah.
what were you all doing?
Maybe y'all
Ask
can
him.
put it in the. Y'all can put
Ask
it
Do
in
you
him.
have the picture?
Yes.
Y'all can put it up. Yeah, she can share it with you guys.
What was it? Tell me.
I was sitting on a step, and the dog was actually literally. I was trying to hug her, and so you say it.
So basically, she
It
was
was
hugging her
innocent.
The
dog.
dog.
She was hugging her dog, but it just to the. Who took the picture by the way? Was it Damita?
It was Damita who
Okay,
took
so
the picture.
Damita. So maybe Damita's eye, he was trying to, make
Be
it look a
artistic
little
about
bit
it.
artistic
He's-
or erotic. Let's just
His
use
mind
whatever
is
word.
not in the gutter.
He took a picture that seemed quite normal to those of us who know her.
Yeah.
But to the outside world, that seemed like a bit of a erotic sort of bestiality kind of picture. And yeah,
My
so that was
God.
going
They are
viral
my
on so many WhatsApp
children,
groups.
Azzy, they
I
are my
know, but
children.
what I'm saying is that's what happened, right?
Yeah. Well,
well.
you are anyway known for your butt. So, anything else?
Anything else? Something.
No.
Say something nice.
He never said it. You are the one who said
yeah,
it.
I
No,
was
because
thinking
I was
modeling,
like-
acting.
I was like, I hope he's not going to say that. Before he said, I'm going to just like.
Okay, fine. Now that question ended up on a.
Yeah.
Now here's the other question. A part of your body that you're very proud of.
A part of my body that I'm proud of. My smile.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's very true.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't hold back. Say what you have to say.
Azlan, out of all the voices you have worked with,
Oh God.
please rearrange them in the order of your preference.
Okay, okay.
Number 1 being your favorite, number 3 being your least favorite, not
Okay.
like you hate,
Okay.
right? Shireen Willis, Natasha Ratnayake, Corinne Almeida.
You mean Charmaine Willis?
Shireen Willis.
Shireen is, I believe, they're cousins.
Sorry, wrong.
Yeah,
wrong.
Charmaine.
Shireen is the girl who acted with me. Shireen
Correct.
Willis.
You got the name wrong.
Sorry,
also now.
sorry.
So Charmaine Willis being the ex and all, and being a bit of a bad ex now, let's put her as number 3, right?
I didn't say
Number 3
anything.
is least preferred, right?
Yeah, least
Yeah.
preferred.
So least preferred would be her.
I'm only saying it in terms of voice.
Voice.
not
Ah,
personal.
okay, fine. Voice. Still number 3. Okay.
Forgiveness is
Number
important,
2,
Azzy.
I have forgiven and forgotten. I'm just
Number
saying.
2?
Number 3. Number 2, I would say, since I worked more with Natasha, I would say Korinaki would be number 2, and then you would be
So
number
is this on voice or is it on preference?
No, based on voice. Wait, your question was
For voice only, not for.
preferred, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of voice,
You're
like
right.
easy to work with.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I work more with her. So
Right. If you had to be friends with yourself, what is one quality that you'll love as a friend and a quality that you'll absolutely hate? Both of you.
Well,
If
come
you
again,
were
come
friends
again.
with yourself.
with ourselves. Oh, sure, right.
I love my mindset, how I
Okay.
look at things.
And what you hate about yourself.
Right now, actually, a little bit of my body because I've gained weight, which I'm trying to work on.
Look at
Yo.
that face, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Anyway,
Azlan?
I think for me it would be what I would love about myself is that I would keep pushing myself to always be better, but at the same time the negative side of that is that I'm never happy and never satisfied.
I'll
Last
come
question.
to terms to
These are easy questions though.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Bujja. Who Bujja you like? Dino Bujja or Block Bujja?
Ah.
Oh,
I was wondering.
Bojjo or Bujja? Bojja. What Bojja you like?
I have no idea what this bodja means.
That's a new video. I just want to know.
Ah, okay. I know Dino. I'm closer to Dino, as I would say.
Right, so
Dino.
I just want to know who you like.
Dino.
I like Gehan and Dino, but I haven't watched the video yet.
She's sitting on the fence now.
Just
Why?
give me one. She
Give
can.
me one.
She has ample space to sit. One lucky fence. Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after.
No comment.
Smash it with that crystal. That's wild.
Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness for joining us on Date with Danu. As always, they are with us, supporting us throughout. Now, Crystal has some amazing deals for you. Now, let me tell you about something. If you're planning on getting married or you have a big occasion coming up and something about you is holding you back because you just don't feel like facing the world, confidence is key, and sometimes you just need to have your best version out. We all want to do that. So you want to get the right advice, the right products, and a way to change your life. It's an investment. You can do that at Crystal with amazing services guaranteed. You can now visit them or just give them a call, come to know more details, or their social media handles really gives you all the information you need. Thank you for joining us on Date with Danu. Welcome back to the show. So let's speak about working on this project. You all got into the studio after a long time?
No.
I mean, yeah. As in, he's talking about the two of us together.
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, because we were Ambayaluo. Then we became, the Amba got really spoiled
Yeah.
for a while. Then again we
Because of
became
you.
friends. Well, thanks. That's and then after again it got
Oh
spoiled.
my God, it got spoiled a few times.
Twice, yeah. And then
Was it
after,
twice?
yeah, twice. So she can't even remember.
She
and
can't keep
And
in-
now this
she
is
can't
the
keep tabs
third
on
run.
these.
But I think, like I told you, on
No,
the
I-
last time I was on your show, now biggest part of the problem was me. Boru can know nanny, right?
It's his
now
ego.
It's, yeah. So
Now
it's-
no ego.
Now I'm also now.
Now
got
I
old,
can
now 41
speak.
years old also. So a little bit now it's easy.
You're more.
Yeah. So and now she talks a lot also. No? So we are both in the same space now. I think. Yeah.
But I don't have an ego.
But Natasha will forgive and forget.
I think
Did she
he's
though?
learning that. I'm teaching him.
Oh, great.
Oh wow.
Hang on. Also, he has this really lovely girl in his life
Oh my God.
I
who
saw
has
her today.
brought so much of love and meaning,
Oh.
and so I think she has changed him
There's
a
nothing
lot.
that a woman can't do.
Absolutely.
Or a
Yeah.
man.
No, can't.
Ah, okay, got it. Okay, fine.
I just wanted to ask you, so what was the boo-boo about? That's what I want to know. How did this mango get spoiled?
Ooh, the mango. Now it's the mango.
You tell.
What?
No, you tell.
So you are the one who,
Ah,
you were
fine,
the
I'll say
panua
it. I
there,
have no
so
problem. I mean, the mango got spoiled for various reasons. I think we had a few, like I said, one
It's
issue
all to
was
do with
my ego,
production,
obviously,
yeah.
and a lot of things like I think I was working on some other projects at the time. I was when I was
Not one.
I was working on multiple projects, and then Natasha also felt that I wasn't giving enough attention to her work.
obviously she was your hit girl.
Hit girl, all right. Okay, that sounds
Thank
pretty.
you, Danu.
I know, you were Pop Express material.
Yeah, so I think she felt that was one issue, and then I think we just had a few differences. Damita and I didn't see eye to eye on several things, but now we're good.
Now
buddies.
where were you looking then?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bloody Bombay looking Calcutta situation going on there.
But now you're, so who made the initial step? Because, I must tell you, when this,
God.
Funny story. Now that
okay, but when this song came out, there are a few people who said, actually the two of them are made for each other in terms of
Ooh.
music. The two of you.
Which song?
I agree.
The
This
new
new one.
single
I
the
agree.
song
Ah,
came
okay,
out.
right.
I agree.
Because I actually
We
feel
have
some
such
people,
an amazing
yeah.
chemistry in terms of working
and I
music.
think he brings out the best in your voice.
Yeah.
And I think, everyone has a demon to deal with. This is yours demon,
Right.
Yeah.
dealing with that terrible mango. Now tell me who made the first move?
I think it was our friend, mutual friend, Charit.
So Charith invited.
Charit?
No, not that
Not that-
Charit.
not
Charit
that Charit.
Senanayake.
So
Former
he-
Sri Lanka cricket manager. You can go on.
Yes. So he invited us to come on the show. I didn't. He
On
only.
what show?
No, I was doing a
He's-
podcast with him. Yeah, during
Yeah.
COVID. During COVID.
He invited me to come on his podcast as an interview during COVID, and he didn't tell me that he was on board. Halfway through the show, he brings Azlan. It's like, you know, and then it was so awkward. We literally made up online.
Online. While they were-
Oh, it was one
Literally.
of those web shows.
Yes.
One of those
it
web
was
shows,
on.
and then so I said,
We
you
were
know,
stuck
we had
at
to,
home for like
Yeah,
during
so-
COVID, right?
Yeah, it was so weak. It was so awkward. I know he was awkward. I was
Yeah.
awkward.
But
It
you
was
all
like-
didn't know, each other didn't know that.
No, I knew. He told me that is it okay if I do this? I was like, I have no issues. Because the thing is,
No, he
my
told-
mom and they've been
Yeah,
friends even
because
during the time
his
we were
mom and
talking
my
to each
mom
other.
have been best friends in school, right?
Right.
And,
so that relationship continued
yeah.
with you
Of course.
Yeah.
and his mom.
Yeah. And I'm not one of those people, Danu, just because I don't talk to somebody, even with my partner, she can talk to anyone that I don't talk to. I have
Yeah.
no issues.
That's
with
just being petty.
that. Of course,
Yeah,
I have no issues
absolutely.
with that.
So we literally made up on
Online.
online.
It was a web thing.
It was a
Yeah,
web
it
thing.
was
It was a
web.
podcast.
Thank God, you know, Charit, well done.
Yes.
job.
And then after that, one of y'all picked
And
up.
then he got me on board for that COVID
We
song.
did a project, yeah, we
the
did a little
project
song, a little
and
song.
then it just eventually trickled
Yeah.
in, and you know,
Yeah, we have the chemistry,
For
no, man,
God.
that's the thing.
I agree. What's the first song that y'all worked on which went viral? Well,
Runaway.
that time there was no viral, that was global.
Yeah.
yes,
Runaway.
Runaway.
Run away, run away.
There you go. Danu. Next song, Danu.
We should
And
do a song
Natasha.
I
together.
ran away.
We should do a song together.
Duano,
'cause I know you can
Duano.
sing.
Now Singhal is no, we have to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I know you
We'll
can sing.
translate Duano,
Absolutely.
Run away.
Runaway, yes.
Pala lagiya, pala lagiya.
Yeah, it sounds
No,
like a
let's
hit.
not
Sounds
make
like a
it
hit
cringe.
there.
There you go. We have a segment, it's called Yes or No. Welcome back to the show. It's a date with Danu. Now, we have cleared the air with what the spoiled mango and all of that. We'll come back to more juicy stuff. But let's speak a little bit about yes or no questions that we have for you. We have not played this in a long time, by the way.
Okay.
If given the opportunity, would you live an entire life all over again?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Would you fake your own death for $1 billion?
For how many?
Billion.
Oh, I'll do it
Yeah.
for like $2 million.
Would you accept your dream job if one of the conditions was not to communicate with your family?
No.
Do you like to talk about your feelings?
Yeah.
I thought this board will hit my face. Even if you don't want to, she's
Here,
there.
here, take this also. Take these 2 yeses.
She's there. Danu, tell me, I can see there's something bothering you. I can feel it. Danu, we have negative energies that
How many times has she healed you or tried to heal
Oh
you?
my God, multiple times. Every time I'm like, just like, I can see it.
I'm like, what? Oh, whoa, whoa. What are you saying?
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten your partner's birthday?
No.
Your husband just said yes.
Is he here?
Yeah. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Put the board back again up.
Don't lie. You forgot my birthday.
Oh my gosh, this is getting aggressive here. A new
One
mango.
day.
A new mango getting spoiled now.
He forgot.
His mango is already spoiled.
You forgot my birthday. And I was so disappointed. Like we were just we
How
just.
can he forget? You have been like a leech on his lifeline.
What did you
Like a
want to
leech.
say?
But can happen though when you're married for 62 years.
Yes, man. God, you got married during
Okay, fine.
when they
For
used
62
VCR.
years, I mean, I look pretty bomb.
Of course you do.
Have you ever lied to avoid hurting somebody's feeling?
No. Sorry. No.
If you found out the world
Yeah,
was ending,
okay. Sorry. Really think again.
Natasha, you have to be honest about
Yeah,
this game.
I'm
okay?
trying. I'm trying to.
I put yes.
I've always tried to be
100%.
honest, and sometimes my honesty
No,
has
but
got
when
me
we-
into trouble.
But when we've judged
And
competitions together in the past, okay, Nats, we had this conversation. a couple
in
of
my
weeks-
defense, I was trying to give them positive reinforcement.
You were just being, you were lying.
You were being
to
mean.
Be nice to them.
You were being mean.
Yes, agreed. I was being mean, but I was also being honest.
Yes, yes, yes. But in my defense, I was trying to give them positive reinforcement so that they will take that as an encouragement and not be like, oh my God, my dreams are over.
In other words, she lied. Not to hurt their feelings.
I didn't lie.
Are you all done?
Oh, yeah,
I didn't lie.
We're done.
If you found out that the world was ending in 30 minutes, do you know what you would like to do in that half an hour? What?
Spend it with Damita and the dogs and
Put the
my
dogs off
family.
One last vital picture.
I don't put too many dog pictures.
No.
like
What would
once
you
in a
do with
while.
Damita?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Danu is getting a little.
depends on what you want me to do. Oh.
What you want him to?
I will give him I will hug him till like the world ends.
I don't think that's what Damita wanted.
Well, he will have to live with it.
Time for a break. I'm so proud to wear Celine today on the show. Celine is a company that has been giving back to society from the very first day they launched. They've been very keen in developing the communities around them, giving women a chance to go there, earn for themselves, be the leaders of their homes and not depend on help that might not come their way. Celine has not only produced some of the most beautiful fabric that has gone global, but they've also been the reason some of the most greatest stories have been rewritten. You can now be a part of all this and more when you do check out what Celine has to offer or when you do purchase at Celine. Check them out today. You'll understand the valuable things that they do, each piece with a brilliant story attached to it. Thank you, Celine, for joining us on the show. Welcome back. Now, the days when you were heavily involved in music and later on when you stopped producing music so much and performing, and then you came back to producing and doing a music video, things have changed so much. You can't do like a green screen music video and get away with it. You
Nope.
need to spend all the money you have, become broke, expect the song to go viral and become a hit. So now this music video looks phenomenal, and I think you're shot for 48 hours.
Close upon 24 hours.
There you go.
Yeah.
Please tell me, how was the experience? So this is like
It was the most.
It's your first single song, right?
It was it's my first single song. The experience was so amazing because I had an incredible team to work with, starting from Azlan and his team.
They did the video?
Yeah, so
wow,
he's
sorry.
his team.
I directed the video.
Oh.
He directed the video. He had an entire team working for him. Shanuka and Harini was just such
They
darlings.
were the models who were
They were
narrating
the stars,
story.
and they had incredible chemistry, amazing chemistry, in fact. And everything was just one take, one
Oh.
take. And up to the makeup artist, the designers, Melanie Vijay Singer and Rochelle Tissera was the designers who did my fabulous dresses. Then Imran Kader provided us with this amazing apartment at Cinnamon Life, his penthouse, and everything just flowed, just perfect. Everything just.
So our story, though, I got to say this
What?
because I'm full of these interesting stories. So we have a very strict schedule because we have a lot to shoot in one day, and obviously we're a very small crew.
Seriously, you're going to share that?
Yeah, we're going to share this. It's funny. It's hilarious. So basically, we were behind. And when I direct, whether it's a commercial or I don't
You
do much
want-
music videos, but when I direct commercials or whatever it goes, I'm very meticulous about the timing.
Correct, because
Okay, we have
one minute goes off.
It's gone. Cost is
yeah.
cost everything blows up, right? So anyway, we were, and also we had issues with the sunlight and a few
Right,
things. So we had to work out a few things. Anywho, we were about 1.5 hours late. Partly because also Natasha was, like taking her own cool
I know.
time and beautifying
Especially
herself.
when she does her makeup, she
Yeah.
forgets.
Yeah, she was really working on those lips that you very much like,
Yeah.
Danu. And anyway, while she was doing that, now I'm like, guys, we are late. We got to start. Natasha goes, hi, can I get everybody in? Can I get everybody? I'm like, why? What's happening? What's happening? Please, everybody, the whole team. So she brings in everybody, the camera crew, the lighting guys, everybody. She's like, please come. I want to say a prayer. And
There's
then
nothing
1.5
wrong with that.
hours late already, and Natasha
If
goes
you have
on.
wanted to pray, you should have prayed 1.5 hours
Before,
before.
yeah, we start the prayer,
but
and then
everyone wasn't
Natasha's
there
pra-
at that
and
point.
Natasha's prayer went on for about a good
You are such a liar.
27
Really liar
minutes.
you are.
Now we're almost 2 hours late.
And you can't tell her to shut up when she's praying.
She's praying, right? I'm like, oh my God.
That's a
I'm
lie.
like, please,
Oh my
God, please.
You are such a liar. You exaggerate to the point that. Never mind. And then there was this other scene. Now there was a bathtub, obviously.
I know.
Scene.
By the way, this story, I'll come back to it. Okay.
Okay.
You were in the bathtub?
No, I
neither.
wasn't in the bathtub.
Actually,
Te-
if we
technically,
didn't get
I
late,
was
she was
going to-
supposed to be in the bathtub as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had to. You were supposed to bring the form,
So?
the bubble bath,
Okay.
right? And well, there was no bubble bath. Everyone
Yeah.
forgot, and so we had to improvise.
Yeah.
And we used hand wash, which his lovely girlfriend was the bubble coordinator. She took a little straw. She was blowing bubbles right throughout until the bubbles were actually,
Fully
up
formed.
to the
Any
our
shampoo
standard.
would have worked.
Yeah,
There
so we
was
had
no
some
shampoo. There was no.
This was at 4
In the morning, right.
Yeah, so.
It was hilarious,
Yeah.
but I mean everything worked perfectly. And then Harini and Shanuka got into the tub, and when they actually finished the shots and came, I think I've got a little fairer.
So what is this music video about and this song is about? We'll come back. Right, so actually one of the nicest shows I've had in a long time was when Natasha and Damita came on the show. It was really refreshing. They spoke about their life, and you all really opened up about issues that any couple faces. And
Absolutely.
and the fact that you all had to seek help, you all had to speak about it, you all had to heal and keep the relationship strong, and it happens everywhere. And I think that's what makes a relationship beautiful.
Absolutely.
And the fact that that man is still sane. I'm telling you, I have seen husbands, but this Damita will hold her hand every step she takes. If the zip comes out, he's there. If there is a hair markup, he's there. If there is some eyeliner missing, he's running home. It takes a lot to find a man who's so proud to see his wife shine, and you have that. So this music video is a story about your life.
Yes.
Okay.
Danu, can I add to that? During the shoot, at 1 in the morning, he was there with us through the whole shoot.
Yeah.
He had to rush back home to go and feed their
Feed the
4
doggies
dogs
and come back.
and had to come back for the shoot. That's how dedicated he was.
Music. So tell me.
So the storyline is about us, but it was slightly
Exaggerated.
exaggerated.
Of course. Because I don't know whether you all sit in a tub.
Well, we don't have a tab in this
That's a
house,
bit of a
so
problem.
that's a bit of a problem. But it talks about a couple who has been in love for a long time, and then in the middle, obviously, life happens. We get busy. We don't have time for each other, and then as a coping mechanism, you try to crowd your life with so many other things, and you stop having that connection, and then you temptation comes from, because we are tempted.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, we will find that.
Correct.
And at the end, we realize, honesty, and we had a conversation. We needed to be true to ourselves, and once that hurdle was had passed, we realized what we most needed was both of us coming together, and it's not the physical, it's actually a more emotional and spiritual connection.
And that will add all the sparkle back in.
And sometimes couples think that they need an extra, something extra to keep the marriage going. No, it's actually connection, and just being honest and being authentic, honest with yourself.
Correct.
And loving yourself will actually, because if you don't know how to love yourself, you don't know how to love someone else, right? So that needs to bleed into everything that we do. So this song is about that, and basically the storyline at the end is we found our everlasting love, which is this connection.
Together.
Yeah.
And who wrote the lyrics?
The lyrics were written by this guy called
Ansaf
Amir. He's so amazing. I just gave the entire thing in English, and I said, please translate it and make it as cool as possible. And he came up with the lyrics.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think y'all need to always work together. If there's a spoiled mango, just throw the damn thing.
Throw the bloody thing
Yeah,
away.
absolutely.
Yeah. But sometimes every relationship can use a little sparkle in the form of some extra additions. Let's get into kinky. And so I'm speaking to two settled adults here. A 41-year-old man who is found himself again,
And a 26-year-old girl.
and a 26-year-old girl. Who is that?
Me.
Right, here we go. Thank you to our friends at Midnight Divas for giving us all this love and affection. They really do add some valuable moments on this show. We have had some fun encounters and very happy people in Colombo, I must say. Yeah.
Why only in Colombo?
I couldn't go out with this.
Okay, right. That's why.
Yeah. I couldn't go to the suburbs still.
Oh, okay.
Just imagine me trying to do this show in like, it will be, okay.
Imagine
Fine.
doing it in Sinhala.
Kisses or hugs, which one turns you on the most?
Both?
Yeah.
Oh, kisses.
Kisses.
Do you like it quick or do you like it long and lazy?
Can it just be long without the lazy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we go for quick then. Quick.
Quick?
Long.
Long.
Not lazy.
And lazy.
I just asked. Okay, last one. Are you a giver or a receiver?
Giver.
Both.
Guaranteed.
Both.
Both. Don't look at me like that, Natasha. She has a real wild look.
What did I do? I
Like-
just.
The question is, what are you, Danu? I think that's the most important thing here.
I am a. Wait, I'm a dryer. Currently, just
Drawing
Answer the question,
okay.
Danu. Answer the question, because
right
there'll be-
now.
Wait, not
I'm-
right now, in
wait.
general.
In
General.
general, I'm willing to give, receive, bend, take, whatever.
Everything, okay. got it.
Currently, as options are just very limited.
Right. You're a drywall at the moment. Got it.
Listen, they had more fun with Natasha's picture.
Oh my God.
Here you go, Natasha.
I
Y'all
think-
can share it.
No,
I think,
we're okay.
I
Let's
think,
give it to Natasha.
I think I should share it with the younger generation.
No, I'm okay. Thank you. But I love Midnight Divas. I buy a lot of stuff from them. So.
Ah,
Amazing.
Okay, yeah, it's good. You keep it. You keep it.
okay, I'll keep it then. It's fine.
Time for the play. Welcome back to the show. So we have spoken about a lot of things And if you want to go watch this music video, it's now available on Natasha Ratnayake's YouTube page. It's also available on TikTok for you to do one of your renditions. You could like have a bit of a nice move to it. Support, follow. It's very important for us to keep our talents highlighted. It's very important. So well done. I'm so happy that she has had a comeback after a very painful 2 years with this leg
Mom
and
passing away.
yeah. But anyway, you have come out stronger.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Danu.
Although you have annoyed a few on the way, like just like trying to
Like
talk with
you?
them for a long time.
No, but he enjoys it.
Why
Otherwise, he
look
wouldn't be
at
working
me?
with me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
He
so
needs therapy as well.
Damita has always said, please take these 4 dogs out of our room. But throughout, if there has been one of these dogs, if you have ever gone through a problem, it could be the dogs.
No, but she
Move
passed
them
away.
out unassuming. Is this the dog that?
Yeah, this is Nina.
Ah.
She passed away on the 12th of
Very
December.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But you know, it could be a reason. I think you should give Damita the time to wag his tail a bit.
Ooh.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. Azlan, what is this all about?
Oh, that's Night Walk. Yeah, that's a
Because you know, you are literally like a mystery man.
I know. We
There's
had this
nothing.
conversation the last time as
You
well.
are like
I prefer to.
you
I
can
prefer
get away with murder.
True, exactly. I prefer to live life like that. I can smuggle things.
Yeah.
I can do all kinds of other stuff. Yeah.
Be careful, they're checking now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's easy to keep a low profile. But
By the way, he's joking.
I'm just joking. That was actually a song I did for a movie that came out in Hollywood.
That's a good song.
That was James.
That's a really
James
good
Cock.
song.
Has James been on your show, by the way, Danu?
Who is
Alston's son?
Alston's son, no.
No, okay.
He's not here, no?
I mean, but when they
When
have
they come.
been here, yeah.
Can you get the 2 cocks to come?
We'll get the 2 cocks. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. So
He's actually Alston Cock, right?
yeah,
Not
he is.
Koch.
He's cock, whatever.
Yeah, well.
Crotch,
I think
cock,
people are a little
whatever
embarrassed
they
to say cock.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
right.
like cock.
So Alston and James. So that was a song that I did for them. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And it's called Night Walk.
Night Walk. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
that's
cool
amazing
stuff.
to see your
There was
work.
some big stars in that.
Hmm.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at you.
Damn.
You look very innocent.
I was
She's still
innocent.
innocent,
I still am.
The mystery girlfriend of
Oh,
Azlan.
that's Nadia.
She's
My partner.
She's the one who has
She's so lovely.
brought the kindness
And
in.
I have to say, she has an amazing voice. Amazing voice.
Azlan,
really,
you want
really
to add
amazing
anything?
voice.
Because
No, she does. She's easily she's like almost perfect pitching. She's
Yeah.
amazing.
She's an
She's a
amazing
very good
voice.
singer. But we don't work together musically though,
Why?
because she's not interested in doing those things, and neither am I. We burnt those once trying to manage girlfriends
both.
and all these things.
Natasha, you make
What's
one
this?
hot man.
Ooh, what?
Oh my God, that was some
This
app.
actually Natasha as a man.
As a man.
Don't I look like
Ashane
Ashane Bernard?
Oh yes.
And you look really hot.
you
You
look
should really consider being a man.
No, I'm happy being a
But
girl.
listen, me being of the Muslim community, I can say
Yeah.
this. You look a little Thambi
Muslim?
there.
Thambi?
Yes.
I am Thambi.
In that you look a little Thambi.
I have 4 mixes
There
in
is
me.
like 25% Thambi in her. so
I
it's
have
okay.
Malay,
I
I
think
have
you're-
Indian, I have
Yeah.
Sinhalese and Burger. So
You look like the type that prays
Listen.
about 5 times a day there.
this,
Fasts about not 30 but 46 days of the
I'm
year.
not saying anything.
Yeah. What?
But I
thanks,
but I must say, you look good.
thanks. I'll consider.
First time when I saw Natasha.
Whoa! Look at that. I've not seen that picture. Damn.
That was the first time, or it was
This was one of the first times.
okay. That was a London, some university, some
Yeah.
show, which I did.
Kaleidoscope, I think.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
How good does she look? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all natural.
Yeah. And there was no digital stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like your hair like this as well.
Have you thought of Nats maybe going short again? In the
No, it's actually
She's folded
plaited.
in.
Just folded in.
It's
Oh,
plaited
nice.
and folded in.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank
very
you.
Nice. Well done. I'm so proud the two of y'all have done some amazing work. There's been a fun show. I know, sorry, you have been
Yeah.
caught,
Made
in the
fun
middle, caught in the middle, but it's
Yeah.
all out of love.
I
So
know.
that's okay. Anyway, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
And I will
us.
see you soon. I hope you all do more music videos and music. And I know you all look out for the hunks to be featured in the video, but you know.
We will definitely consider you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want pettiness and
You
Charity.
just.
I don't want
That's
charity.
that's
Yeah.
fine. You just said you wanted to be in an
No,
indirect
but you know
way.
what? I think you two guys should definitely do a song together.
We should do
A
something
single
together.
song together. Imagine.
Definitely. We should.
Yeah.
I'll get Azlan to.
Yeah. A
work
good
on it.
dance song, the two of you doing your thing.
Would you consider it? You're on. It's
Yeah.
been recorded.
Let's do the song. Let's do the
Do
song.
a song,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. We need to say goodbye. Thanks, Natasha.
Samudin Neba.
So then,
Aslan, Bobin Suthiawata. We
Thank
will
you.
meet you again soon. Till then, keep smiling. It's all right.
thank you.